All right, so we're at Content Marketing World. We better talk about the content. That's the third thing you need to know. We need to figure out what we're going to put into this video. What's the content going to be? And sort of the stumbling block here that a lot of people run into problems with from time to time is that they think of their video as just another piece of content. It's just another piece of content. It's just one more asset that we have for our content strategy, but it's different. Video is different. I mean, I've written a ton of blog posts. When you want to write an authoritative blog post that Google's going to love, what do? You pack it with as much information as you possibly can. Like 500 words, that's not good enough. We need 1,000, 2,000 words. Fill it. Facts and figures, lots of stuff. Video isn't that way. Video isn't about facts and figures. Video is about emotion. We're not going after people's brains with video. We're going after their hearts. We're going after their hearts. So one of the things you can write down, I write this down, what's a feeling that you would like people to have after having watched your video? I mean, when we think about emotions and feelings, people tend to jump to big ones like laughter, crying. If you could achieve those with your marketing videos, you get an A+, fantastic. But you don't have to go after big emotions like that. They can be smaller emotions. I can tell you the vast majority of videos that we produce at T60, we simply want people to feel good about that company or feel good about that product or service. That's something you can all go after. And how are you going to do it? Well, you're going to do it with storytelling. Lots of storytelling sessions here at Content Marketing World. Go sit in on a few. You need to be a storyteller. My obligatory Seth Godin quote now. Seth Godin likes to say that people are moved by stories and that logic is a battering ram. It's hard to go after somebody's heart with a battering ram. But I mean, he's a marketer, he's a master storyteller. Of course, he's going to be into storytelling. What about people who are all about facts and figures? What about like scientists? Their whole lives are based around facts and figures, and yet some of the brightest, most renowned scientists in our world today understand the power of storytelling. Dr. Jane Goodall. She says, we can never win an argument by appealing to the people's heads. It's got to be in the heart, and I use the power of storytelling. That's coming from a scientist. People all over the world understand the power of storytelling, but not only in this world, you can turn to fictional worlds, and it's big there as well. Tyrion Lannister, maybe one of the wisest men in all of Westeros. I see my Game of Thrones geeks are giggling and nodding their heads right now. Everybody else is like, who the hell is Tyrion Lannister? Game of Thrones. The very last episode, they asked him, how should we determine who should sit on the Iron Throne? And Tyrion Lannister said, well, what unites people? Is it armies, gold, flags? Stories. There's nothing in the world more powerful than a good story. Nothing can stop it. No enemy can defeat it. This is a man who knows things. Of course, he's also famous for having said, that's what I do. I drink and I know things. So maybe we'll take him with a grain of salt.